There will be days when nothing pushes you. No pressure, no urgency, no fear of failure. No one is demanding results. No deadline is chasing you. No consequence feels close. Those days expose discipline. Because when nothing pushes you, only one thing remains: choice. Most people move only when something forces them. Pain, fear, expectation, desperation. Remove those, and effort disappears. You didn't wait to be pushed. You learn how to move on your own. That's rare. In the gym, this shows clearly. Some days you feel pressure to improve. Some days you feel behind. Some days you feel weak. Those days push effort naturally. But then come the other days. No pressure to prove anything. No urgency to change. No fear of losing progress. Just a normal day. That's when most people relax too much. They train casually. They cut corners. They delay. Not because they're lazy. Because nothing is forcing them. You didn't need force. You created momentum without pressure. You showed up when nothing demanded it. That's self-driven discipline. Self-driven discipline is the strongest kind. Because it doesn't disappear when conditions change. You didn't rely on motivation. You didn't rely on fear. You relied on responsibility. Responsibility doesn't shout. It doesn't threaten. It quietly asks, will you do what you said you would? You answered yes. Even when skipping felt harmless. Even when delaying felt justified. Even when effort felt optional. You treated optional days as mandatory. That decision changed your trajectory. Because most people only work hard when something is at stake. You worked hard because integrity was at stake. Integrity means your actions don't change when pressure leaves. You didn't need to feel watched. You didn't need to feel judged. You didn't need to feel pushed. You acted because it was right. That's internal discipline. Internal discipline is calm. It doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. It doesn't spike and crash. It stays steady. You learn to move without emotional fuel. You didn't need excitement. You didn't need anger. You didn't need inspiration. You needed execution. So you executed, quietly, consistently, without drama. Most people associate effort with intensity. You associated effort with consistency. That made your progress reliable. You didn't burn out quickly. You didn't disappear after strong starts. You didn't need breaks from motivation. You moved at a pace you could maintain. That's intelligence. Because strength built under pressure often collapses when pressure disappears. Strength built without pressure lasts. You built the second kind. Life tests this constantly. There are seasons where nothing pushes you. No crisis. No urgency. No external reason to improve. Those seasons quietly weaken people. They lose edge. They lose habits. They lose discipline. You didn't. You kept standards high even when life felt easy. That's difficult. Because ease invites neglect. You resisted that. You didn't confuse comfort with completion. You didn't confuse stability with arrival. You understood that maintenance is part of growth. You maintained effort when others relaxed. That's why your base became strong. You didn't spike. You stabilized. Stability allows progress to stack. Stacking beats surging. You didn't need to feel behind to work. You didn't need to feel threatened to push. You didn't need to feel inspired to move. You acted because action was part of who you are now. That identity removed resistance. You didn't argue with yourself. You didn't negotiate. You moved. That reduced mental fatigue. Because mental fatigue comes from decision overload. You removed decisions. Train, work, finish. Simple, repeatable, reliable. People underestimate the power of moving without pressure. But pressure creates short-term movement. Self-direction creates long-term growth. You became self-directed. That means no one has to remind you. No one has to push you. No one has to scare you into action.